All new at 10, there is a mysterious underground hazard St. Louis leaders don't want you to know about.
Yeah, it's underneath some of our busiest sidewalks where Fox Files investigator Chris Hayes reveals the secret leaders don't want out.
It's right under where I'm walking here on Washington Avenue. You can't see it, but I'm walking right now on a secret underground room with a glass ceiling.
There's some serious risk downtown that's not only just been ignored, but really covered up.
Derek Langen-Eckert knows because he fell down this hole when the sidewalk collapsed.
All of a sudden, I was in this huge cavern, right there. It was almost kind of surreal, looking up at that hole.
It was 2017 during the Rise Up Beer Festival. The street was closed. You can see the sidewalks behind the booths were used for heavy equipment like a generator and the forklift Langen-Eckert was driving that day to move beer.
And this was the third time that day I drove the forklift up to our booth. Turned around, was coming back, and there was a little girl and her mom walking in front of me. So I stopped for a minute. I just can't imagine that little girl and her mom, they're standing 10 feet away from me. Right there, the kegs shot in the air and they exploded.
Despite breaking his back, Langen-Eckert is doing well today. He owns Alpha Brewing Company near Tower Grove Park. His business is growing, but the hole he fell through still remains. Covered with plywood and surrounded by a fence. Even more surprising, he discovered through his lawsuit against the city there are more hidden rooms all the way down Washington Avenue.
You don't walk on a sidewalk thinking that it's a suspended bridge. It just wouldn't cross your mind.
Court records show these pictures taken inside the room he fell into. You can see the ceiling in the hidden basement room is made of block glass, made that way in the early 1900s so shopkeepers could use the natural light. You can see the more than 100 years of corrosion and the thin layer of concrete laid right over it. Fox 2 got access to another example, this hidden room under a sidewalk near 14th and Washington. Court records show a construction company in 2001 looked into filling 15 hidden basements. When the city apparently took no action, an engineer wrote this letter addressed to Otis Williams, who then headed the St. Louis Development Corporation, or SLDC. It says, "We were directed not to contact any building owners for further investigation or correspondence as to the conditions, responsibilities, or liabilities related to the basement extensions. There was to be no publicity related to the basement extensions. There was to be no publicity related to any potential problems or adverse issues." The city's also not talking to Fox 2. The mayor's office simply responding, quote, "Due to pending litigation, we cannot provide a comment at this time." They're also not talking to lawyers. Just this past April, Otis Williams, under deposition, was asked repeated questions about the basements, with the city objecting almost every time, including when Williams was handed the letter addressed to him in 2001. A city councilor said, quote, "I'm going to object to all of that." For the Fox Files, I'm Chris Hayes.